Today is going to be an amazing day. We have 12 puppies going home and 17 puppies are getting picked today. And the hardest part is I'm doing this all by myself. You might be wondering where JP is, and I'll tell you that a little later. I'm only slightly jealous. And you might be wondering about my face. Don't worry, I just had a spot frozen off at the dermatology this week. It'll go away soon. Before the families get here, I want to let these puppies play and get some energy out. Some are going to have long car rides, and I want them to be ready for a nap for their trip ahead. But first, the garage needs to be cleaned. I still have 2 other litters. Junes are now 5 weeks old, and Peppers are 6 weeks old. They need their morning playtime, food, water, and clean spaces.
Look how good Pepper's puppies are doing. One accident. I told you they would get better.
Now that the nursery area is clean, inside of the house is next. I vacuum, sometimes it feels like a million times a day, light candles, put away the girls' things like their shoes. Everything in the house looks amazing and it smells fantastic. We are about to start welcoming families. Zelly's puppies are first. Zelly's families should be arriving any minute now. These families haven't seen their puppy in 4 weeks. Some weren't able to come to puppy picking and now are meeting their puppy for the first time. Seeing videos and pictures just doesn't compare to being able to hold their puppy. For the ones who came to puppy picking, their puppy has changed a lot since then. They have more personality, more tail wags, and definitely more kisses to give. Next up, Hazel's puppies are going home. These puppies have been raised in Caroline's home, and if you don't know who Caroline is, check out this video here. She's my best friend that helps me raise and care for the puppies. I actually took Miss Green to the Tinsley family on Friday in Virginia. They were so happy, and it was the first time they had met her. Caroline brought the rest of them over this morning. They are the cutest half dozen, and lucky for me, I get to keep one until Tuesday. JP is flying her to Boston to the Eddie family. These puppies have such teddy bear faces, and I know Caroline has done a great job with their training. I loved watching their progression from birth to 8 weeks old. But 4 families coming is a lot easier than 8. The families get their go-home bags, which has their snuggle puppy, blanket, puppy physical, health guarantee, and food all in them. Sending them off is bittersweet, but I know that they are going to amazing families. So I have a short break built into the schedule so that way I can get food, get the kids food, and just take a short rest.
Mom, I need you.
Coming.
The first puppy picking today is Luna's puppies. She has 7 puppies getting picked. When I welcome families into our home for these puppy meet and greets, I make sure to ask them their first and their last name just to make sure that I'm reminded. I don't want any mishaps like I had in 2022 when I gave the wrong puppy to the wrong family. I print off my list of who's coming and mark them down when they arrive. Families get to play with all the puppies, but they know their assigned gender before they come. I have all sorts of toys and squeakers for the families to play with. I give them a personality sheet with observations and characteristics about each puppy. These are traits I have seen from our daily adventures, their reactions to training, or just them being funny. Most of the time, everyone leaves happy. I have had families disagree or a child wants a different puppy than their parents. Even a husband and a wife don't want the same one. Every situation is different, but in the end, it all works out. Traditionally, our mom dogs are here for puppy picking. That way families can meet and interact with them and just see their personalities. But Abigail's gymnastics competitions have been on the weekends back to back, so we had to push back puppy picking a little bit. But Luna and Nova were totally ready to wean those puppies, and their families were so patient and waiting for them. They were so excited to play and interact with the puppies when they came to pick them up. Nova's puppy picking is my last meeting. She has 9 families coming. When we have a puppy picking, I set up a Zoom call for anyone that's long distance that wants to join. I can show the puppies and they can watch and listen in on the conversations we are having. It helps make them feel like they're a part of the day. Nova's puppies are so gorgeous. Their color is some of the reddest we have ever created. I even had to separate the boy and the girl families for picking because so many people were able to come. The boys' families locked in their choices in record time. 4 puppies picked in under 14 minutes, and everyone got their first choice. The girl families, on the other hand, took much longer. Everyone except one family left very happy. What a day. Mostly everyone left super happy, but two families decided not to get one of these puppies. And it always makes you feel like, what was wrong? Or why didn't they like the puppy? One of the families was even the first pick and picked out a really sweet girl, but ended up changing their mind within the hour and going to a completely different gender. They decided they wanted a more active dog. The other family decided now was not the right time after seeing their son's reaction. He wasn't interested in the puppies at all. So what will happen to these guys? Well, I'll start reaching out to families on my list, and if I don't have success there, I'll advertise them on Facebook and Instagram. By the time this video goes out, you'll know if I needed to advertise or not. With such a long day, I really didn't want to cook, and I needed time with my best friend to make me laugh. So we got a babysitter and headed out to dinner. When I get back, I'll finish sending out these emails to my waitlist families to see if I can find the perfect match. And I have really exciting news for next week, but I can't tell you just yet. And oh yeah, where is JP? He's actually on a golf ministry trip. And I know you might be thinking, is that a real thing? But I promise you it is, and he'll be back very soon.